Is it okay?
Well, he doesn't now.
Oh, come on, Feliscia. Don't put me in the middle of anything.
No,
here,
he's looking for Decker. He's back on the police force. Robert deputized him.
I thought that was all over with him.
I know it's sort of a long story, but it all started when I tried to get Frisco to trust Decker.
You always have, haven't you? Trusted Decker. Do you still trust him?
Well, he said he would explain everything after Dawn's wedding.
Instead, Wendy Masters got murdered and he skipped town.
Yeah, it looks kind of grim, doesn't it?
Do you think he did it?
Well, I know the Decker that I was friends with, he would never do anything to hurt anybody, and he'd never run out on anybody.
So what are you saying?
I don't know, maybe I don't know him anymore.
Thought maybe I'd come on in, push on in here and...
What are you doing here?
Well, I come here to say hello to my friend Feliscia. Hello, friend Feliscia.
Hello, friend Shep.
Well, I also came here to congratulate you.
For?
Getting back to work.
Girl's got to make a living, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, I think the Quartermain's made a great choice hiring you. I understand you're real good. Well, so you have any interesting leads or anything like that? Have you managed to find the missing bride?
That's none of your business.
I'll get that phone.
Just gonna close this little privacy.
What gives you the right to come barging in here and asking me questions?
The Constitution of the United States of America.
Well, that's the same thing that gives me the right not to answer them.
I'm afraid you'll incriminate yourself.
No. Oh, good one.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm not hiding anything. You know what? I'm getting just so tired of your holier-than-thou attitude. I really am.
Now, I'm getting a little bit tired of you jumping down my throat every time you see me.
Why shouldn't I? You lash out at anyone that you want to. You don't care what you say. You don't care who it hurts.
Well, if I do that, it's not deliberate.
Then it wasn't you that was making all those on-the-air innuendos at Decamos. It must have been someone else that withheld information. Information that could have prevented the murder of Wendy Masters. And I don't suppose for 1 second that you would ever play Catherine off against Robert, just so that you could continue.
What are you talking about? Play Catherine off against Robert?
Okay, well then maybe I'm wrong about that.
And what do you care about your ex-husband's
because
love life anyway? What do you care?
Hurting, and I want to help them.
Oh, and I don't want to help anybody, right?
Frankly, do you know what I think? I think that you don't care about anything except the story.
Yeah, well, if you think that, you don't know me very well.
No, I don't, and I don't want to. Because I think you are an egomaniac. I think you are someone that twists the truth around just so that you can get big ratings.
You're wrong about me. I only want the truth, same as you. And I'm going to break this case. I'm going to prove it to you when I break this case.
The only reason you want to break this case is so that you get a wonderful reputation. The reason I want to break the case is so that I see justice done. Now, that is the difference between you and me.
Yeah, well, we both want the same thing. We just happen to go about it from a different angle, a different way.
When I do solve this case, and I will, I am going to see to it that you and all your little secrets are blown to hell. You see that I don't. Would you get out of my office, please?
One more thing. You're wrong.
You don't like him, do you?
No, he is insufferable. Insufferable. He is arrogant. He is stubborn. And he's a pig. But he doesn't bother me. One little bit. Doesn't bother me at all. And I don't think that we should discuss him. We shouldn't give him the dignity of discussing him.
Okay.
You know, he just makes me very furious.
I know.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
What sort of arrogance? You know, coming in here like this, walking in here without even being invited. he asks me what kind of progress I'm making with the case. As if it is anything to do with him, any of his business.
Oh, he's a little pushy, isn't he?
I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Right, we won't talk about him anymore.
Right.
We'll talk about something else.
What?
Like, why did you go to the wedding with PK Sinclair? I mean, you don't even like the guy.
Oh, we could talk about that, I suppose. Well, I don't know him. I mean, actually, I don't know him at all. And I met him because of Casey. I mean, not Shep Casey. I mean, you know, the other Casey.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Frisco told me that.
So he was invited to the wedding, and he knew that I was invited, and I didn't have an escort, and he asked me if I'd like to go with him, and I said that I wouldn't. That's it. We just went, really. Why?
Didn't you hear the rumor?
God, what rumors?
People say that you're his mystery lady.
Oh, no, I just don't understand people. I mean, what do? They sit around all day and they talk about you and they make up rumors about you. I mean, what business is it of theirs anyway?
Gosh, you're really uptight. Is there something you haven't told me?
No.
You didn't take him to the wedding because you were trying to trap him?
No. What gave you that idea?
Well, you don't even like the guy. Frisco thinks he's evil. He thinks he's like that Domino character. And Sean and Robert don't like him at all.
No, they don't like him.
So there's nothing going on.
No, there's... All right. All right, we don't like him. And we want him go away. Just go away. I think the thing that really annoys me more than anything is the fact that my daughter is involved with him. That she wants to write this story with him about, you know, the guy from... She wants to write a story with him, and I think that's unhealthy that she's involved with him.
You know what? If you were really the woman of his dreams, you would have a lot of control over him.
Yeah. But I'm not. I mean, I'm not. These things that we're discussing right now, I prefer it if you didn't say anything. I mean, not that you would. Not that you would. But I prefer it if you didn't. I mean, you know, I really don't want any more rumors to start up.
No, I won't say anything.
Okay. Thanks.
You want that coffee now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe, I should have decaf.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Shep Casey with an update on the Wendy Masters murder. The prime suspect in the case, Decker Moss, was sighted at a gas station approximately 10 miles outside Port Charles.
You'll be getting him any time now.
Early reports say he attacked the attendant who was attempting to apprehend him.
Oh, poor Decker.
Police have asked me to stress that this man should not be approached. He should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. After the incident, Moss fled the scene in what was described as an exotic red car with an unidentified female companion. Speculation is that Moss will attempt to flee to Canada. WLPC will be here all night with updates as they happen.
It can't be Dawn. It can't.
I'm going to call Monica.
I have
No,
one
wait.
final personal note. This reporter has come under a lot of criticism lately for my hands-on style of investigative journalism. It seems certain people in this town don't like the way I do things. My response to them is tough.
Didn't think so.
Sometimes discovering the truth may cause embarrassment and discomfort to certain parties. It's unfortunate, but unfortunately necessary. I promise you that no matter whose feathers I may ruffle,
Or whose lives you
I
destroy.
won't back down from uncovering the truth.
Oh, he's so arrogant.
I reiterate my promise and my pledge to you, the public. I'll seek out the truth no matter what, and I'll bring that truth to you, regardless of what I have to do, where I have to go, or who, unfortunately, I may have to hurt.
The end
When I began this job, I
No,
made
wait a
that
minute.
promise,
Yes, it is.
and when I make a promise, I deliver. This is Shep Casey, bidding you good night and reminding you, be good to one another.
Oh!